Manther, the male version of a cougar, an older man who preys on younger women. Written by Talia Sager. A room in an abandoned hotel. Naomi frantically types away at her phone, one text, another, and then another. Suddenly, Kaya crawls through a hole in the dangerously mildew-tainted wall of the hotel.
About time.
Traffic, sorry.
Sure.
Kaya takes in the space. Windows shattered, rusted metal, and profane graffiti. A frown appears on her face. She stops at the sight of Naomi anxiously sitting on top of a blanket. In front of her, a carefully curated charcuterie board with a bottle of wine. A ukulele is placed beside it.
A little much, no?
I'm breathing life back into it.
There's already life growing over there on the wall.
Way to lighten the mood.
This was your idea, not mine. Amber's too stubborn. She won't listen.
Can you at least try to...
Enter Amber, crawling through the same hole in the wall. All three girls stand and stare at each other.
Hi.
Hi.
Amber brings the two into a group hug. Then, she excitedly settles onto the blanket. Naomi and Kaya follow suit. Amber notices the spread in front of her.
How cute.
She grabs a strawberry and pops it in her mouth. Then, she spots the ukulele. A wide smile appears on her face as she takes the instrument into her arms.
You finally found it. I knew you had it.
Naomi can't seem to peel her eyes off of Amber. Kaya physically has to force herself not to stare.
It was stuck in my closet. I was packing, and there it was.
Amber quietly, tentatively strums the strings.
I don't even know if I remember how to play.
Amber finally catches Naomi's gaze.
What?
You just look... Wow. Wow.
Amber smiles back, her flowy cotton shirt, vintage Levi's, and cowboy boots on full display. Hair, freshly blown out, with a shiny platinum coat.
You're blonde.
She whips her hair back and forth.
Brings out my eyes, doesn't it?
Amber eyes Kaya in Naomi's own outfits. Beige and gray business casual, corporate wear.
And look at you guys, 23 and all grown. Go girl bosses.
As Amber giddily smiles, Kaya immediately reaches for the bottle of wine. She takes a generous gulp, just as Naomi goes to speak again.
Before we start, I have something for you guys.
Amber reaches back into her bag and takes out a rolled-up poster. She places it between Naomi and Kaya. She impatiently prompts them to open it.
A little apartment warming gift to christen your new walls.
Although Kaya doesn't move, Naomi cautiously takes off the rubber band and unravels the poster. Julian Beaumont, Summer 2025 Tour.
No way.
And check this out.
Amber takes out her phone and holds up a picture of her backstage with Julian, British pop star, the 21st century hit boy.
You met him?
Kaya stares at the picture in utter disbelief.
He's an angel. He's even nicer than the three of us ever imagined him to be.
Naomi takes a closer look at the photo, with faux innocence.
Who's the guy next to you?
Kaya continues to stare at the poster in utter disbelief.
Oh, him? That's Dominic. Dom. My boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
He looks a bit...
Hot?
Not quite the word I was going for.
Kaya's face slowly begins to contort into anger. A quiet anger. She takes a deep breath.
Maybe you recognize him from TV. He's an actor.
What are his credits?
He played one of 88 Casey Novak's boyfriends in SVU. Remember how obsessed we were with that show?
Casey Novak left SVU in 2008.
Naomi quickly does the math in her head.
So Dom is...
53.
Beep. Naomi waits for Amber to continue, but she never does.
Wow. And the picture you posted, the one from that art gallery?
Oh my god. You guys saw that? A little hard launch to celebrate his first exhibition at this really cool warehouse in the Arts District. He also dabbles in visual arts. See?
She holds up her tote bag, a bright, psychedelic cockroach painted on the canvas.
Sounds like a talented man.
More ways than one, if you know what I mean.
Amber seductively body rolls and snaps her fingers. Naomi watches her, struggling to hide her concern. Kaya remains fixated on the poster.
Wasn't that like the start of an SVU episode?
Amber immediately stops.
What was?
You know, the young girl at an art gallery and the alluring older artist.
I know we've seen every episode, but I don't think so.
Really? I could have sworn it was like Christopher Maloney's send-off episode. Their girl kind of looked like you, actually. Or maybe that was the episode Dom was in?
Amber is taken aback by Naomi's not-so-subtle hint. Finally, it clicks.
Of course. That's what all of this is about?
Naomi gives her a concerned look. Kaya is now fuming. No amount of deep breathing can keep it from spilling through.
Guys, I'm great. I've never been more great. A lot of that is because of Dom.
Your 53-year-old boyfriend who took you to a concert full of teenage girls?
My 53-year-old boyfriend who took me to a concert of an artist who got me through the hardest times of my life.
That sounds like emotional manipulation.
Stop. You don't.
Finally,
Where were your seats?
Naomi and Amber snap their attention to Kaya.
What? Where were your seats? Oh, front row.
Funny.
What is?
Last time we saw you, you didn't want to go see Julian with us because you said concerts were too overstimulating.
That was like 6 years ago.
Exactly. So what changed? You needed a chaperone to take you this time?
God forbid a girl likes her man a little aged.
He's not a piece of fucking cheese.
He's gray. It's silver.
A graying man over your best friends of 10 years.
I don't think my best friends would gang up on me like this.
It's because we care and want to make sure you're not getting groomed by a Z-list actor.
Amber shoots up from the floor, grabbing her bag.
He's not a Z-list actor. He was on SVU.
Instead of being on SVU, maybe SVU should have been on him.
Amber marches towards the hole in the wall.
Your prefrontal cortex isn't developed yet.
Amber angrily kicks her foot through the hole.
You probably still fall asleep reading Julian fan fiction.
Then Amber snaps. She lunges for the ukulele, gripping it by its neck. With everything she has, anger, sadness, frustration, she swings. Crack. Again with a scream. The wood splinters against the wall. Naomi and Kaya watch, both unamused, both numb to Amber's episodes. Then, a low groan from the building. The rot gives. The structure shudders. Wine spills. A light fixture shatters. A cabinet tips. And outside, a loose panel tears free, crashing down over the hole. Silence. Amber stands there, breathing hard. She looks down at the exit, blocked.
Good fucking job. How are we supposed to get out now?
You two went to college. You can figure it out.
Or maybe because you're so smart now that you're dating a geezer who looks like he hosts ayahuasca parties for a living.
They're called ceremonies.
So that's why you're acting out. Your brain is all foggy from ayahuasca.
Maybe you two should try it one day. You sound like you need some enlightenment.
Hilarious.
Amber plops herself down in exhaustion.
Under all of that hair dye, you haven't changed a single bit.
I have. You guys just wouldn't know.
You're right. We wouldn't.
I'm happy. For the first time in my life, I'm actually happy. I figured you guys would be a little more supportive about that.
Because you were never happy when you were with us?
No.
Naomi and Kaya are both taken aback. Naomi turns away, ridden with guilt, while Kaya's eyes gloss over with tears of betrayal.
Dom doesn't stop inviting me to hang out just because I'm too sad to text back after a few days. I'm never afraid he's going to leave me behind just because I decided to stay home instead of going off to the city. He doesn't make me feel like I'm a bad person just because my own brain is my worst enemy. You guys weren't there for me.
Yes, we were.
Not the way I needed you to be.
Kaya stares at Amber, challenging.
How could we, when all you did was attack us whenever we try to help? We're the ones who showed up and tried to pull you out of it.
Amber holds Kaya's gaze. She doesn't back down.
I didn't want to be fixed. All I wanted was for someone to listen, for someone to accept me as I am instead of giving me lectures. And that person is Dom.
Amber, that is exactly what predators do. They prey on the young and vulnerable. You needed a therapist, not a sugar daddy.
Is that what you still think of me? Dumb and weak?
I didn't say that.
Then you don't think I'm capable of love.
I don't know. We've never even seen you show it.
Even after everything? Just because I wasn't happy doesn't mean I didn't love you guys. You two are the only people I've ever loved. Before him, at least.
So that's what it took?
Amber doesn't give an answer. The three girls sit in silence. Kaya quietly scoffs to herself. All comes crashing down. Amber takes in the room in all of its decayed glory.
I can't believe this place is still standing. It seems so much bigger at 17.
Everything does at 17.
I don't like that.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
With a heavy sigh, Amber walks over to the broken ukulele. She delicately cradles what remains.
I'm not going to let you guys keep treating me like I'm some liability.
Then don't talk to us. Don't shut us out when things get hard for you.
Amber nods. A A slight hesitation lingers in her movement.
Are you sure Dom's not a predator?
Amber quietly laughs.
I'm sure. He was actually the one who told me I should come. I didn't want to at first, but he convinced me.
She toys with the broken strings of the ukulele between her fingertips.
I'm glad he did.
The trio grows quiet. They settle in the comfortable silence of being reunited. Actually reunited at last.
Since you have everything so figured out, do you mind getting us out of here?
Amber playfully rolls her eyes. She tries again for the hold.
It's just a piece of wood.
She gives a sharp push. No budge. She plants her foot against the wall. Another pull, harder this time. Still, nothing. Frustration creeps in. She tries again. Harder. Still nothing. Naomi and Kaya both watch, amused and waiting. Amber steps back. Breath shaky. Sheepishly, she turns to the two girls.
Can you help me?
Kaya grins back at Amber. She steps forward. Naomi follows. The three of them press against the panel. Shoulders, hands, they shove. It doesn't give. They try again. Harder. Nothing. They stumble back, frustrated. Then, Kaya impulsively kicks the panel. A sharp crack. All three of them freeze. Then, Naomi kicks it. Amber follows. Another crack. Splintering wood. Now they're going at it, kicking, laughing, a little feral, like a trio of careless teenagers who still believe they're the only ones who exist in the world. Until, finally, the panel bursts outward. Light floods in. Fresh air. They stand there, catching their breath, half laughing, half in disbelief.
Do you guys want to meet him?
An uneasy look, a familiar one, passes between Kaya and Naomi. This is a bad idea, right? End of play.
Woo!